Today we are going to explain factors affecting supply or determinants of supply. What are the determinants? Determinants are those factors which influence the supply of a commodity. Supply of a commodity depends upon several factors. Some of the important determinants of individual supply as well as market supply will will explain today. The first determinant, price of its own. The price of its own and the quantity supplied directly related. That is, being other things remaining constant means all other determinants other than price held to be constant. Then the price and quantity supplied directly related. When price rises, quantity supplied also increases, and when price decreases, quantity supplied decreases. Increase in quantity supplied due to increase in price is called extension in supply, and decrease in quantity supplied due to decrease in price being other things remaining constant is called contraction in supply. This positive relationship between the price and its quantity supplied is called law of demand. Now let us see how the price and quantity supplied related. We can explain with this with the help of a table and the diagram. Now in the table we find that the price 1, 2, 3. Price rises from rupee 1 to rupees 2 to rupees 3. As a result, the quantity supplied increases from 1 unit to 2 units to 3 units. So it shows that price and quantity supplied directly related. On the other hand, see the SS supply curve, upward rising supply curve. Now, when the price from this point, if the price rises, the quantity supplied also rises, that is shown by the arrow mark, and the supply curve moves towards right, outward direction. This is called movement, rightward movement along the supply curve. When it happens when the price of the commodity rises. So the supply curve moves along the same supply curve towards right. And when price decreases, quantity supply decreases, and then we find the supply curve moves along the same supply curve towards down or towards left. This is called contraction in supply, and upward movement is called extension in supply. So we can say that the in this diagram, SS upward sloping supply curve represents price and quantity supplied directly related. Change in the price of other goods. Other goods are of two types, substitute goods and jointly produced goods. So supply of commodity also depends upon the prices of its related goods or other goods. This related goods, two types as we told you, substitute goods and jointly produced goods. Now substitute goods like washing powder and detergent cakes, one farm producing washing powder and detergent cakes. And jointly produced good, we can say cotton and cotton seeds, then uh, rice and hay, then mustard oil and mustard cake. These are the some examples of jointly produced goods. Now let us see how are they related. In case of substitute goods, there we find the indirect relationship. That is, the price of substitute goods, say Y rises, then supply of the given good X will fall. And if the price of Y goods decreases, then the supply of given good X will increase. So this we can represent with this help of this diagram. The price of X, that is the given good, is constant, and the price of Y, that means its substitute good, in this example it is decreasing. If you consider this is original, this side it will be increased and this side it is decreasing. Now when the given price, suppose the demand for X, supply of X is 3 units, when the price of Y is 2. Now the price of Y rises, substitute goods rises, then what will happen? The supplier will shift to the substitute good because it will be profitable. So hence the supply of the commodity in hand will decrease and the supply curve will shift towards left. And when the price of the substitute good decreases, then supplier will move to its substitute goods, leading to increase in supply of the given good because it will be more profitable, and hence the supply curve will shift towards right or down. So what is the effect on the supply? At the given price of a commodity, say x is the given price is constant 222. If the price of its substitute good, say y, rises 223, then the supply of the given good decreases, fall, and the supply curve will shift towards left, outward, leftward, means upward. And if the price of the substitute good decreases, then the supply of the given good will increases and supply curve will shift downward, showing increase in supply. Jointly produced goods, those goods which are produced jointly, means when one good the farm is producing, the other good automatically produced. For example, cotton and cotton seeds. So these goods are when if the price of cotton increases, then the cotton will be more profitable, and hence the to increase the supply of cotton, the cotton seeds will also increase. So when the price of jointly produced good increase, the supply of other good, means other jointly produced good, will also rise. That means they have the direct relationship. So here we find when the price of Y decreases, the supply of Y also decreases. When the price of Y increases, the supply of Y rises. So this will result in leftward and rightward shift of the supply curve. When the price rises, there will be rightward shift of the supply curve, and when price decreases of the other good, means other jointly good, then the supply curve will shift this side. So this can be the one reason of increase in supply and decrease in supply. There are other determinants that also affect the supply of a commodity. Price of factors of production. The supply of a commodity is also influenced by the prices of factors used in the production of that commodity. Fall in the price of factors of production will reduce the cost of production, which in turn will increase the production and supply. Because that time the product will be more profitable. The profit margin will increase and hence the supply will increase the supply of the commodity. Similarly, when the price of factors of production rises, then the cost of production will increase. So it will reduce the profit to the producers, and then they will decrease the supply. So rise in price of factors of production leads to fall in supply or decrease in supply, results in leftward shift of the supply curve, and decrease in price of factors of production causes increase in supply and supply curve shifts towards right. State of technology. If the producers make use of improved and advanced technology in their respective process of production, the cost of production will come down because of large scale production. Total supply thus will increase with the given resources and supply will increase. But against it, supply of goods using old and inferior techniques of production will fall. That is why scientific discoveries and their applications to production of commodities are being made. So degradation, if you are using the obsolete technology or outdated technology, the production will decrease, the cost will increase and supply will decrease. And if we update and upgrade the technology, advanced technology you use, then the cost of production will decrease because of large scale production. So the profit margin will increase and the supplier will increase the supply and supply curve will shift towards right. So this state of technology also specifies that the increase in supply when upgradation of the technology and decrease in supply when the outdated technologies are used. Goals of the farm. There are two goals: profit maximization and sales maximization. If farm's goal is to maximize profits, more quantity will be supplied only at higher price. So at the given price, supply will decrease. But if the farms wants to maximize sales, means if the goal is the sales maximization, more quantity will be supplied at the given price. And under this condition, the supply will increase and the supply curve will shift towards right. So the sales maximization goals results in rightward shift of the supply curve, and the profit maximization goal results in inward or leftward shift of the supply curve. Number of farms. If number of farms producing a particular commodity increases, market supply of commodity will increase. When the existing farms of an industry are making huge profits, the new farms may enter the industry and the total production and supply will thus increase and the supply curve will shift towards right. On the other end, in the event of losses, some farms, that is inefficient farms, marginal farms of the industry, starts leaving the industry and results in decrease in supply and supply curve will shift leftward. Future expectation regarding change in price. When seller expect that the price may increase or rise in future as it happens during the period of inflation, they would like to reduce the present supply of their commodities and would instead hoard them so as to supply more in future. They will increase the present if they expect a fall in price in near future, they will increase the present supply to avoid losses. So here it is clear that if the future expectation of the producers is to increase in price in near future, then the supply will decrease because they will wait till the price rises and then they will supply. So the presently at the given price they will supply less. And if the sellers or the producers expect that there will be fall in price in near future, then today or the presently they will try to supply as more as they can, because if they wait for tomorrow there will be loss. So today or presently the supply will increase and the supply curve will shift towards right. Government policy. Taxes and subsidies also influence the supply of a commodity. If a sales tax or excise duty is levied on a commodity, its producers will now supply less quantity of it at the given price or at the same price. The imposition of taxes on the commodity tends to raise its cost of production and hence will lead to decrease in its supply, and supply curve will shift leftward. On the other hand, tax concession and subsidies induce producers to supply more. These will motivate the producers to increase the supply and the supply curve will shift towards right. So the favorable government policy will lead to increase in supply. What is the favorable government policy? Decrease in tax and granting subsidies. An unfavorable government policy leads to decrease in supply. An unfavorable government policy is what? Increase in tax and withdrawal of subsidies. Natural factors. The supply of agricultural commodities largely depends on natural factors like amount of rainfall, fertility of the soil, climatic conditions, etc. Adequate rain and fertility of land, irrigation facilities, favorable climate conditions, etc. help in raising the agricultural production and also increase the supply at the given price. and the supply curve shifts towards right. And if the conditions are not favorable, unfavorable, then at the given price, supply of the commodity decreases because production decreases. That's why supply of the commodity also decreases, and supply curve for the agricultural goods, because of unfavorable natural factors, decreases and supply curve shifts towards left. So these are the factors of supply or determinants of supply that affect the supply of a commodity. And other than the first determinant, for all other determinant, other 8 determinants that results in increase or decrease in supply. The first determinant, price of its own, it causes movement along the supply curve. So you have got the causes of increase and decrease in supply, and also we have got the causes of extension and contraction in supply. That's all for today. Thank you.